Well, Callum, great to catch up with you as always, and in your genetics role, bull sales are now underway.
Yeah, they certainly are, Mark, and great to catch up with you. We're sort of keenly anticipated, which is going to drive a very interesting season for us.
What are the trends showing up so far? I suppose have you just started effectively?
Yeah, we've kicked in this week just in the North Island. I suppose some of the market trends that you're alluding to, what will be interesting, I think with more numbers of bulls on the market for sale, it's going to be a very interesting season to what purchasers are actually looking for. And I think they're going to jump in, they're going to pick the eyes out of potentially what we're putting up for sale with more numbers available. And with the cow numbers reducing commercially, that puts a bit of pressure on us as well. So we're really seeing a change to, they want to produce quality, they want to ensure the investment they're making in genetics is working really well and working properly. So they've got a lot of choice, and it sits in their court, not so much ours.
So why has it gone up? Why are things moving in that direction, do you think?
It's become very competitive, this industry, amongst breeders. And so, look, I think one is everyone wants to produce a quality product. So they're trying to go out of the commodity market into the premium market. How do we get there? We get there from using genetics, and we can get there very smartly. But just if you talk about the competition amongst breeders, we're really seeing some sort of guys sort of wanting to be big in this market. But it's probably, it does apply a lot of pressure, especially when those cow numbers are reducing. And, I think with the government challenges, the environmental challenges coming on board, genetics will come to the forefront. So, yeah.
Any highlights in that first sale?
Yeah, look, we online, Bidder, our online platform, that was a real highlight for a couple of our clients, and it's really adding value. So we're seeing some real traction in this. And yesterday we held a sale in Ratahi, not a big sale, but the online activity was quite amazing, and they were very active. And the guys on the floor were trying to understand it a little bit, but it's just like the people are there and the competition's there. So really seeing some opportunity there.
So Bidder's been a real revelation. I know it came in effectively, was blooming good timing, wasn't it, through the COVID period and the aftermath of that. But it really has it sort of reopened up the market to a degree. Much more people are now involved. Many more people.
Yeah, I think you're right. Look, if we look at it last year, it was in its infancy stage, and we now look at it now, it's just gained traction. And I think what it does is obviously it reaches out to new clients as well, giving opportunity. But it's also connecting with the people that may know the stud program. They've been to have a look. They just can't be there. They might be away at dog trials. They might be fishing. And the opportunity to market your herd and what you're breeding is just on scale. And I think people are adapting to it really quickly, which is great to see, because it's been a big investment. But I think the return will really come for our vendors as well.
Can you say what the figures are in terms of how many people are involved, or is that sort of commercially sensitive?
No, well, yeah, everything's commercially sensitive, I suppose. But look, I think, if you look at bull sales, I think we've got about 71 bull sales on there this year. We saw over 26,500 people view those catalogues and online sales last year. So that was just in the infancy of it. So I think as the data comes on, we're going to find out more and more, and we'll be able to have a one-on-one debrief with the client and really say, this is the value I think we've added to your program and the opportunity, and they'll just soak that up.
And what about on the sheep side of things? Is that going well as well?
Yeah, we had the ram selling season, and we used the online there. It went really well. So people have adapted to it. But I think, look, we've, again, it's got its challenges, Mark, with the flock numbers reducing, more people producing rams. But again, the genetics are coming to the forefront.
And then finally, I guess, Callum, where do you see this selling season going?
Yeah, well, I could take a lotto ticket on it. I think the top end is really going to come back price-wise. So that's $15,000 to $20,000 bulls. I think we'll see a reduction there. but we'll just we'll anticipate sort of as much good news as we can, I think, and as long as we get reasonable clearances, we'll be happy.